Hey guys, Larry here, and today I want to talk about 5 characters in Smash I would personally like redesigned. Keep in mind, I did this list for fun, and it's only my opinion. So yeah, let's get started. So this character, or should I say characters on my list, is Pokemon Trainer. The reason they're on the list isn't really because I think their design is bad. On the contrary, I actually really enjoy how this character turned out. My one issue with them though is that I sometimes only want to play one Pokemon. I can't help but feel a bit sad that Charizard was his own character in Smash 4 and then went back to being Pokemon Trainer. Obviously, this overall is significantly better because your move variety has basically tripled, but I think it would be really interesting to see Squirtle as well as Ivysaur be used as an individual character. Imagine Ivysaur being able to use something like Solar Beam, or Squirtle being able to use Bubble Beam, and don't you dare tell me to play PM. I would really enjoy if there was an option to only play one Pokemon. Hopefully we get something like this in future iterations. I personally dislike Lucario's aura mechanic. I think it's cool that all of his attacks become super powerful, but I feel like having to be at a disadvantage or at a higher percent for it to get that way kind of sucks. It feels like you're not really playing the character until your stock is halfway taken. Of course, some people enjoy this about the character and do want to have a comeback factor, which I do understand, but I feel like there should be some sort of middle ground for this. I think it would be better to slightly increase the amount of damage Lucario does on all of his attacks, make all of his B moves stronger as if he had slight aura already, and reduce max aura while also capping it at a lower percent. Let's say something like 100. I also think the aura multiplier should be removed and Lucario is a stock behind. I know it's kind of hard to explain without going into a lot of detail, but pretty much, I think it's better to make Lucario an overall better character at lower percents and make him far less reliant on aura to win. Majora's Mask is one of my favorite games, and I think it would be incredibly cool if Young Link were to utilize some of the mask in the game to fight. It would be interesting to have him transform into the Deku, Goron, and Zora and have different movesets depending on the transformations. Yes, I know I just talked about how I wanted Pokemon Trainer to be separate characters, but I feel like we already have 3 different Links, and I would like to make them even more unique. It's not to say that they don't have their own unique traits already, but it would be nice to differentiate them even more than they are now. With the redesign of Link to be more like his Breath of the Wild counterpart, I feel like this is incredibly possible. Sonic, in my opinion, is the worst designed third-party character Smash has created. It felt like, aside from his special moves, they didn't really know what attacks to give him, and even then, his side B and down B look pretty similar. They could have made his side B Lightspeed Dash or something. I feel like for his normals, they could have taken attacks from the game Sonic Battle. They also could have made his down air the bounce attack from Sonic Adventure. Hopefully if he's in the next installment, they redesign him. He's one of my all-time favorite video game characters, and considering the attention to detail that was made for other third-party characters, I hope they show Sonic the same amount of love. I think Lil Mac is the most poorly designed Smash character ever made. They gave a character in a platform fighting game terrible aerial capability, but an absurd ground game on top of having an unblockable KO move that needs meter to build up, and he could lose by getting hit. I don't even think he's the worst character in the game. I just think his design doesn't work well with this game because of how unbalanced and extreme his strengths and weaknesses are. I think what I would do to change him is to make his aerials better and also weaken his ground game by taking the super armor off of his smash attacks. Maybe have him keep it on his forward smash since it's his lowest smash attack, and let him get his side B back after getting hit. Also make his KO punch blockable. Even then, I still think his design is terrible. If you have any suggestions on how to change Lil Mac, or if you have any other characters you'd want to see redesigned, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.